As promised, I'm gonna record this and make it into a YouTube video and that sort of stuff. Because I originally didn't want to do this because I want to make a Black Ops 3 recording video. But as the title suggests, I'm gonna do all Black Ops 2 Victus Easter eggs and this time the Maxis side with a little fun. With the mod menu that I normally have on but never use. And I think, you know, a little fun, chaotic stream and that sort of stuff. So yeah, sit back, relax. And I already tried twice because I hit a death barrier without god mode. So this time we're gonna use god mode. Hey, I'm not for nothing blonde today. And you wanna know something worse? I took like 5 minutes to set up. I took like 5 minutes to set up. And those 5 minutes were gone in like 20 seconds. So as you can see, I have a mod menu. I have a different one because the old one broke. So if I do this, you can see I have this, but like it doesn't go away on the screen. So what's in the fun menu? I forgot. Stop venting about my family. No need to vent about your. No need to like stop venting or talking about what you want. I don't mind. You know, I don't think people will mind either. Can I like? Wait, no. No. I want this one. I want the taser. I'm gonna need this one. I'm gonna show more fun after the Easter egg, but I'm gonna do this again. And I'm gonna do this again. So, but yeah, we're gonna do the Maxis Easter egg on like all Victus maps. I might do Origins, but the fun thing is, like, I don't think this mod menu can remove death barriers, and I already hit once twice. Because apparently there is a death barrier across, like, you know, the thing. Why does it, like, a dog eat plushies? That is true. Like, can I, like, not spawn, like, a turbine? Oh, wait. Spawn buildable? Oh. Okay. I can't, apparently. I'm too quick. I have to prepare the plushies, but they won't. Why won't they? I'm too quick. Guys, help, I'm too quick. Guys, calm down. Can I go in? Oh, there's nothing here. Hello guys, I need to go out the normal way. Or there maybe be like, you know, since, you know, wait. Can I give myself the things? Or does that build... Oh. That built the bus. Damn.
You better run away. I still got fight in me.
But like maybe they'd be like, you know, with the idea of like, you know, we don't want to fix it because like the dog will chew it anyway and that sort of stuff. Maybe that's why.
Too bad, Stu.
I want Ian. Wait, what am I doing? You know, what am I doing? Is that a lethal grenade, right? No.
This is gonna... whatever.
This is gonna... whatever. What is this one?
I love it. I got it from the devil box.
You know, let's have like... Do I have unlimited ammo? I do.
Need to warm up.
My door's closed 24/7 at the moment occupancy when they leave the door open. Damn. Let me turn on the power real quick. Look how fast I am. I'm so afraid to hit a dead barrier again.
Oh. Oh.
I don't know, can you go like vice versa in?
For my clothes to dry out.
Oh no, wait, you can because that door is closed.
Ugh.
I forgot the door was closed. The bright white room of death. Hello? Hello?
Great day in the morning. This shit fits together.
Okay, where's the other stuff? Hello?
Seems like I ought to be able to do something with this.
There's the other stuff, there is the other stuff. But you never also got new plushies or even that not.
Ballerina? That was way too hard. Ow, that is right.
Rarely. You had a poor childhood, Stan. The big electric man. Wait, I can stand in here. I forgot. You still have poor Pam. Now you have me, you know, your online mother. Your online demi Transgirl mother.
Weird looking Gnome thing.
Yeah, the weird looking Gnome thing. You must turn off the power. No!
I'm back. I'm up here in a well-endowed canine.
I forgot how to god mode. Okay, how are we gonna do this? Wait. Oh. I forgot how to god mode. When I jumped down. I forgot what you had to do beforehand. Now we need power, right? Yeah. I forgot what I had to do. No. Yeah, power, right? I'm gonna back up punch real quick, guys. Hold on. Like till the night class, and if I had Mayor called, I still need to go to school. My parents, like I'm not gonna lie, my parents were with that too, right? Like they were not really of like, you know, they were not really. If you were really sick, they didn't mind, but like, hold on, I need to go through wards where the pylon is. Like you still had to go, but go away, stupid thing. But if you were really sick, you didn't have to go, but with a cold, my mother would still send me to school. Believe me. I summon you forth, electric man. Oh, my perks are not working anymore.
Well, would you listen to
What did I get? Does my perk not work with this? Sad. Yeah. Yeah, my mother was like, if you're sick, you're sick, okay, you know, but like, if you have like a cold, you can go to school, you go to school. Because in the other hand, my mother had like 9 kids, so,
Bad feeling about that storm.
I don't have a bad feeling about the storm. You know what I want to do now, since I have gold mode anyway, since we enabled that because I'm an idiot. Is it on here? No, I don't think I see it.
Not the best, not the worst.
Yeah, this one, I want this one. We're gonna have like a little fun.
Ain't no one putting you back together again.
I summon you forth, stupid electric man. I basically have to wait until that electric man is now here.
Damn, I'm getting all wet.
Any zombies around? But like school was never for me. Like school was never for me like a fun place. Until I went to like my MBO, which is basically like field education mostly. Wait, I'm stupid. Can I like just do? Huh? Is the electric man here? Can I not spawn him in? No. Imagine not having a mod menu. Wait, is that him? No, that's a blue spark from this. You know, imagine not having a mod menu. This was so way more longer. Is he here? I don't see him. But like, yeah, school, like, I've been bullied too much. So, you know, I also was the kid who was on my own. Be herself, or be there herself, and that sort of stuff. And I think that led also to me either delaying my through or discovering myself until I was like 20 and that sort of stuff. So,
Age and experience over youth and vigor every
I double point.
time.
And that sort of stuff, so that's why I primarily still have issues with who I am, what I want to be, and that sort of stuff, but, you know, I'm here in the internet. Any electric man? Come down there, stupid. Can I just... Oh wait, he is here.
And do you see that?
Oh wait, is that him? Oh, hello. I was waiting for you. Can you come under the tower? I need you under the tower, sir. Sir, can you come under the tower, please? Hello, sir. Yeah, zap. No, come under the tower. Come. Fine, you stay there. You do what you want.
Making it rain.
Come under the tower. Bitch.
Up, juicing me some freakalopes.
Is he under the tower? Oh, yeah, he's under the tower.
Kill the creature! Kill it now, so we can capture its essence!
Was that enough?
Ah! Your power supply is drained! Now start again! Portable power devices are running out! You will have to retool.
Was that enough? Hold on. Was it? I don't think it was enough. Ah, does one get into the cornfield again? I heard him. Where are you? Where are you, bitch?
What's that? I heard something.
What is he? Oh, he's there. Is he? Yeah, see? He's over there. I see always all the way over there.
Ugh, that smell's never coming out of this shirt.
Did you see how far he was? I didn't even know I could double jump, to be honest. I ain't even getting out. Waiting for Stalker, Tate. Why?
Later, Gators.
I'm al round 11. Can that thing come... Where is it? I don't see it. I thought I... Oh, there it is. It's getting closer. They need to pick up metal scraps and they have a chance to drop them. Damn. How many times do I have to teach you, old man?
Double points.
Come and get it, rock snobbler.
He's under the tower.
Here's the teacher.
No one put you back together again.
Absolute essence.
Down, turn around, kill a herd of zombies. Clutch man, making it rain.
It needs the creature's energies. Killing it will only set back your progress.
Did I do it?
Come here.
Did I? I have no clue if I did it. Oh, we'll wait to find out.
What the hell was that?
Oh wait, I jumped way too high.
Oh,
Did that work? Okay, he's here.
it's me yelling at the top of my lungs.
You're probably wondering why, like, here, look, he's over there.
I can't see shit in here.
You know, you're probably wondering, like, no, that's not my main. Probably wondering, like, Elise, where's the Twitch setting? I took 2 hours on this on Twitch, and I'm pretty sure I did it once, and I think it bugged. So now I installed the patch that I recommend in the solo Easter egg mod to make the area where the Avogadro can go in, you know, to be bigger. Yeah, I might have fucked up a few times where, you know, where I EMP'd my turbine too, but yeah. Where is he? He's over there. Where I EMP'd my turbine too, so.
Double points.
Come on, try me, you
And that's why I'm here, because I installed Origins. Like, I did die, guys, and I installed Origins to fix that. And the thing is, I installed that, but... You know, I installed Origins and I tried to play Buried. Is he now under the tower? I don't know if you can, like, destroy my equipment.
Wait a minute. You mean I actually turned something on?
Was that enough?
The power supplies are drained. Now start again. Multiple power devices are running out. You will have
Are you fucking kidding me?
This will be great for when you.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You are on there. Fires power. Are you synthesized?
Well, I guess I'll see you all when I get another Avogadro. You know? I guess I'll see you then. Yeah, but yeah, I'm doing this off Twitch now because I broke A, buried, and B, I was thinking this was bugged. The Maxis side of the Easter egg, at least. So I installed that patch that should make the area bigger in which Avogadro is allowed under the tower to be killed. And you saw it, I did an EMP. I did an EMP basically my turbine. So yeah. So I'll see you when I find another Avogadro and get the kill basically.
A few moments later.
Well, attempt number 6 of this. No, it's like attempt number 3 of this run. He spawned again. This time over at this side. I don't know why he went all the way over this time. So, yeah, we're finally gonna go and listen. I EMP'd my turbine last time, so that's me. What are you doing? I installed a patch that like should make the area a lot bigger, but
My ears! Oh, what a mess!
is he gonna stay under the tower? If that's not enough. No! Fuck off! That was under the tower!
Yeah! This'll be great for the,
Do I need to wait until Maxis finishes a quote? That was under the freaking tower! Okay, he spawned in again. We're gonna place him already. So to get the quote out of the way. Because it might be the quote. See?
my ears!
I think it might be the quote.
What makes the grass grow? Answer: zombie blood!
Like the position of the turbine didn't matter because like... And I need to wait for him to get to the tower. I think it might be the quote because I looked at the last one.
What a mess! Even I can't screw this.
What do you mean? Wait, he's under the tower, right? Or is my turbine not fully charged? Is that it? Here, the last one.
Ow! Oh, my ears!
It might be that it might also be that I throw my EMP not under the tower. And that sort of stuff.
What makes the grass grow? Zombie blood! Filthy hellhopper! You dare touch me?
It might be that like... No! Wait, that was the quote. Wait. 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 Wait.
Leave me!
Wait. 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 Wait, that was the quote. Is my turbine still alive? Wait. 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 That was the quote. 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 That was the quote.
Oh, that didn't surprise me. Oh, I know all about
Yes, I done it. Fuck! Finally.
plan of everything.
Okay, okay. You know what I think, like... I've spent over 2.5 hours on this, at this point. Like, I spent a rough already 30 minutes on this. You know what I think went wrong? It is either two things. I killed the Avogadro before Maxis did this quote. I think that's one. Causing the step not to be done correctly. The second thing I think has happened is the EMP. I threw the EMP usually out of the tower range. It might be that, but I installed, if you go to the solo Easter egg mod page, basically, I'll show you. Like, oh, I closed it down. You know, I use this guide, basically. Shout out to Big Wolf 13 on zombies, but like I use this guide usually to do, and as you said, I use this guide basically to check it and that sort of stuff. But yeah, I think it's either with like you need the EMP under the tower, and I don't know if that calls also for the EMP, but like as you see here, this doesn't say in this one. No. Hold on. Here, that says on this guide. I'll leave a link in the description, but basically, here, see? I use this patch, basically, to make the area bigger. I don't know if it helped or not, but this is the reason I put the last one in. And you see why I was so angry, because I put it under the tower, but I did some research, and I think it is either the quote, that I didn't let out the quote play so that there was no, like, interaction, or, that the EMP was not under the tower correctly, or I forgot one of the two. But yeah, that was Tranzit. I'm gonna leave you now with Die Rise, basically, because I've done Die Rise on stream. I did that in like 30 minutes also. You have to figure out what Die Rise, you know, what Die Rise took me like 30 minutes, roughly, or 40. Took me in Tranzit like 2.5 hours, even while cheating, eh? So, this shows you, even if you have a mod menu, these Easter eggs are horrendous. This is why I like doing Directive and more. But yeah, let me all see you in Die Rise. I'll see you soon.
A few moments later.
Well, let's start with Die Rise, because Tranzit was worked out, and I'm already spending 2 hours on it. I might redo it offline and see if it works, if it doesn't get bugged with the patch for the video, but now let's go to Die Rise.
Why me? Travel where? Don't you get it? There's nothing left. Oh, how did you... What? What do you mean, mend the rift? Well, maybe I don't wanna. Huh? Did you think of that? Oh, you can't tell them about the flesh. What I did, they'd kill me if they knew. Oh, shit.
Can I not skip this?
If you're gonna talk to your imaginary friends, Stu, you might want to wait till you're in a Z-free zone.
Get over here, now!
Come on, come on! What do we do now?
We arm up, find a good place to defend.
I always wonder, like I wonder, why do they let Rusman die in the start? But... of course, the first thing we do is like, combo, eliminate now,
And tell us where the power is.
and... I wouldn't recommend it, but like if you want to eat a zombie, sure. I don't think I want super speed on this map.
The energy fields are no longer disrupting my communications via electrical devices. You will hear me, and you should listen.
Oh, those mothermuckers are in trouble now.
I don't need to get like gavel knuckles, I need... Okay, first thing to do is need to turn on the power. Oh, why do I have super jump? Why do I have super jump? Why do I have super jump? I think super jump is like fun in this map, but this is not it. Okay, let me build the temple steam because I need the temple steam, and let me check something real quick. That is green 2. I need to note that down. I need to note this down. Green 2. Wait, well, why am I... what am I worrying about? Sure, from what's menu, buildable... the slip gun, spring pad. So if I'm going down now... Wait, I have gold mode, what am I worrying about? Haha. Is the elevator here? Oh, hello. Bye, zombie. But why do you want to eat a zombie? And what am I doing? Like... I forgot I can fly. No, I forgot I can fly. I need to turn on the power and I need to get down. The zombie tasted yummy. Oh. Are they always all the way down here? Wait, I've got my mode. What am I talking about? Well, this is awkward. Can I go to this one? Nope. Ha! This is awkward. Can I go to this one at the back? Or if not. I want to use the teleport gun thing, but I'm worried that I will clip through the map. And that sort of stuff. But there was one more perk. No, there was the packet punch on that side. Yeah. I need to go back to the other side. Oh wait, it was this one. YOLO! Hey, look! If I'm correct, there should be a mahjong tile here. If I'm correct. Yeah, we could wear. No, wait. Or there is a chance for a mahjong tile here. But if zombie tasted you of me, why don't you eat more zombie then? You want voices in your head like this guy? Oh, you're full. Yeah, but you want voices in your head like this guy? Yeah, why am I looking for mahjong tiles already? I don't need to do that right now. Damn it, there's no mahjong tile here.
It's on now. The power.
I was trying to see if I can find any mahjong tiles already beforehand, such as the King 2 one. I already have voices in my head telling me to do stuff I don't wanna. You have a point. That's fair. Is the mahjong tile in here then? Or not? No. I know maybe... Oh, why is my game lagging? I'm dropping FPS all of a sudden. Why? No. I'm dropping FPS. This is not the one. Let's get up then, so that we can find the other ones. I was wondering if you go next to the AK-47U. Like on one of these planks. Yeah, here, that is black. Hold on, let me mahjong tiles. Let me real quick look. This is supposed to be east. So we have black east. There are basically 4 colors and 4 directions. This is east, basically. And we need to know that for later. So. Is that the elevator? Oh, the elevator is on top. Okay, wait. I fixed this. Before the elevator comes. Well, if you already have voices in your head that doesn't want you to tell you to do things, I won't stop you eating zombie flesh. I won't recommend it, but... Yeah. Can I go here from like on top of the building? Because I now need to go this way. If I hit a dead barrier again there, I'm gonna be pissed. I can... Wait. This is also not it. God damn it. Where are all the spots again? Hold on. On the roof and near the spawn building. What am I doing? Why is that an... Let's go this way. If I'm correct, this should be... Yeah, that is a blue. Wait, what is that? That is blue south. By the way, north is always findable at the tower. So at the radio tower, north is always like at the side which direction north is. To make it more easier for the Easter egg. So if we find which color north is, and which color, maybe one or two more colors, we can already have the direction. But... I need the sniper. I need the sniper. For later, not for now. Wait, how do I get down again?
Who wants juicing next?
Hey, do I need to be here? Yeah, I need to be here. I need to be at the box. I need to hit that later. First, I need to... Wait, that can't be... Where's the couch? That is 1, I think. Yeah, that's 1. So that would make north... No, wait, that's not north. That's not north. Which one was it then? It was east. No, south. Why does it say south? North is at the tower. So south is 1. So we already know the south is 1. And whatever green is 2. So... Wait, did I say that on north or south? No, south. I need to go through here again. You know, playing Die Guys with like super air flying is really... No. Can you be like a munchkin tile here? I forgot where all the munchkin tiles can be. I do need to be here to check something, because this is the thing I was looking for. And now we're going back up. Because we're going to snipe from the dragon's mouth. That one. And I can hit it. And that one. And now we're gonna grab these balls up. Wait, why can't I pick it up? Can I only have one? I guess. Now we need to go to the Buddha room and we need to get, if I remember correctly, I'm looking at my guide, need 15 kills. Ongeveer 20 kills, and I need an upgraded ballistic knife. So, what we're going to do... We're going down here. We're going to spin the box a few times. To see if the game is so lucky to give it to me.
Only one? Fuck you, box!
Only one! Fuck you, box.
Hey, boys, is giving out crap like this part of your big plan? There's gotta be a pattern to this. It can't just be random. Oh, yeah. Those rot snogglers are heading to Pain Town. Hey, you all heard that voice, right? No fork? How about a soup spoon?
Is there not around here also a possible spawn for like... a mahjong tile? That is green. That must be green west then. Yeah. That looks like green west. Which means the southwest, and if I find either, which makes north, red mostly. Since there is green, black, blue, and red. We found green, which is now west, black that was east, blue that is south, and north that should be red then. We only have to find out which side, since we now found out two of the sides, we have a 50-50 once the step comes to choose whichever side it is. So like it's either southwest, east, north, or southwest, northeast, basically, and that sort of stuff, so yeah. I'm stuck. I need to go this way. Oh. I don't know if I can pick up both balls. I think normally you can. Can you? It doesn't say anything about it. In like the solo Easter egg thing. Huh. The Buddha room, guys. Do you find this room chilling? And, you know, calming? If I'm correct, there should be like one up here, I think also. Somewhere. Or up there, maybe. Or might not. I might be an idiot. I remember that there can be one spawn in the Buddha room. But I might be an idiot. We need to get around 50 kills. I make say 25. So let's say 25, 15 to 25 kills. You can do it with any weapon, but I want to make it more easy with like the knives. I have voices in my head. They're telling me what to do. No.
Insta-kill.
Hey! Taste this, dirtbags! I'll make this quick!
And that's it. Basically, we got 50 kills. And you need an upgraded ballistic knife. Do not buy like the galvanockles before this. You know, but basically for this step, you don't need the ballistic knife. If you could, or you need the ballistic knife upgraded. If you buy like electric or the electric knuckles, which you need later already, then this step will completely be undoable. You need to restart. So do know that don't buy like the gavel knuckles before this. We need that on a later thing. For now, we're gonna need to create a field. And for that, we need to basically find lion symbols around the map. And the first is at the roof, so, you know, we're going flying up. See, if I go, by the way, if I go up here, you can see this is north, and north will always be at this side, indicating that this is north. And as I told you, this is red. So, if I do this now, no, this is not the symbol. Best reaction, yeah. If I do this, I need to place it, and if I can pick it up anymore, then it should be okay. I don't be able to seem to pick it up anymore. So now we need to go and basically... Can I pick up another one? Yes. Okay, let me quickly look up... I can turn off okay, no, that's the whole thing of this thing. This whole thing of this thing. So... By the time I'm done, like, turning off my cheats, the minute is already passed, huh? You know. And that sort of stuff. Yeah, I'm already refunding. I built it near the two elevators, so I need to go to the spawn building on the floor between the spawn room next to the bottom of the escalator.
Step on the throttle and give it up. You got the nia.
Goddamn. Is that this one? No. Near the bottom floor, near the two escalators. I think it's this one. Can I now place the ball in it? No. I cannot place the ball in it yet. Yeah, that's an Uwo voice. Can I pick up the other? Oh, I can pick up only once at a time? Oh. Okay, I can place this. Oh, not this.
Fetch me their
Screwing with us? Jump at me and you will regret it.
Wait, Can you annoying little shit go away another time? Where was the third? Next to the lion statue. Oh, here.
wants this, huh?
And the fourth one should be
He's got me!
in the box in that man's corner. Get out of my way. I don't have time for you. That should be here. Okay, wait. Now we need to wait.
Yeah, yeah!
And we can place the ball. Oh. I can place the ball. Wow. Wait, did it work? Did it work? I have no clue if it worked. Oh wait, there goes the ball. Okay, that's one done. So if you now kept the other ball, we should be done with this step.
Oh, fantastic! Now I've got a chance.
Okay, we did it, which means now. Oh, now we need the mahjong tiles. So now comes the final step of this Easter egg, which is the mahjong tiles for the. For that we need gavel knuckles. And for that we're going down the elevator. Again. I don't think I'm like allowed to get like have. I don't think I'm allowed to have gavel knuckles like with the ballistic knife. Up to the roof again and we go! Now we know that south... Okay, you need to be honest with me, like... We know it's south, west, and then either east or north. Is west left or... Was west again that or that? Is west left or right? If you have north... Is it north, east, south, west, right? From right to left? Am I an idiot? I'm an idiot, I think. Yeah, east is right. So, south, west, east, north. Oh, I did it!
It's good that my all-round badass.
I did it! Look! I don't get any perks. Oh. Well, we did it! There are the perks. And that officially completes the Maxis size of the Easter egg. You know, done in like 30 minutes. If it like doesn't bug out. And that sort of stuff. So yeah, this was the Maxis size of the Easter egg. I'm gonna see you all for the buried side of the Easter egg for like one last part of the video. Huh. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect this to be different. Or end different. But yeah, I'm seeing you all in buried.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
So, are you ready for buried? I don't, because I forgot all the steps in it. Like, I never do actually, I think like, when I was little, you know, I was a little girl, and I played back in the day a lot of zombies with my younger brother. And we always loved to do Origins, and when we were bored, we did, like, the Origins Easter egg to have, like, a definitive ending, because we were good at zombies back in the day. The two of us together, we could, like, go on forever. When we did Advanced Warfare Survival, for example, We also always get to like high rounds, but zombies not that much because we get bored and that sort of stuff. And we did found random people online who wanted to do the Easter egg with us. And I think we done like 3 or 4 times the super Easter egg, which is mostly we've done for Richtoven's side and not for Maxis. I think we done it once for Maxis, basically, and that sort of stuff. So that shows you how much I'm well known with like Richtoven's side except Maxis. So I have a write up, which I will reference a few times. I think I will leave it in the description down below also, but yeah.
We don't know. You're just Westman.
So yeah, of course this isn't the mod menu. I should show you the dead bearers on this map, that would probably be fun. Of course I'm still in the dragon. I'm gonna need a lot of score.
Came all this way to look at a big hole in the earth?
Do I need any weapons? I do think you need the time bomb. At least I can turn on the power and perks.
Ow! Damn it!
So.
That hurt! We should put a sign up there.
Now, yeah, we need a few things done beforehand. And of course I'm gonna equip myself. Because why not? And also stuff as me. But first thing is first. We're gonna build the noose. The noose, you know. The noose over there is basically next to the bank, and instead of the guillotine that is near the bar, basically, like, instead of the guillotine we're gonna build the noose, and that's our first thing. But first, you know, first, I want the paralyzer. Now, you know what, I'm gonna spin the box. Besides for the time bomb, because I know I need the time bomb. No.
What? Oh no, not again.
Calm yourself, Samuel. We're all friends here, are we not?
Not really. Me and Russman are buddies, but I hate that girl with a passion.
We have no time for such petty rivalries, my friend. I fear that Maxis may manipulate your companions into following his orders.
He's already doing.
Be a very convincing liar. I know this firsthand. For now, you must focus on only gaining control of the tower above ground. It is more important than you can possibly imagine.
So
He's living live, huh?
The components necessary to build an energy conduit to power the tower can all be sourced from this location. When you find them, you must ensure that they are not used to help Maxis.
I don't know, like, if there are parts that are same to both things, you know, but, like, I think it is, like, if you build one, you can't build the other one anymore. Where's this boost? Because I need this boost to, like, open up the map.
my brand, but I won't say no to a bottle of pretty much anything.
And that sort of stuff. But yeah, we're gonna open them up first, and we're gonna hit the box. Because I need, like, a few places open, and that sort of stuff. And you'd be like, Elise, you have a mod menu, can't you fly to it? Yeah, I can. You know, but let me pull up the thing and that sort of stuff, because a few of the parts are like in the church, which you need to open and that sort of stuff. So I can use it. Huh? I don't want to use it. I've not done the Easter egg yet. Have you watched my last Victor's Easter egg video? Because then I got the Maxis ending, basically. I need the candy to lock the box, because I'm just gonna spin the box for like a paralyzer. But where is the candy? There is the candy.
Found some candy. Sweet.
I forgot you need to like to draw the gavel apples.
I'm really not sure what that meant.
Thank you, Leroy. At least be like, nah, you know, if I want menu, I can give myself every wonder weapon that I want. No. See, I don't need the mod menu. God damn it.
Move and replace revolver to reload. Well, that sounds like a fucking pain in the ass. Anyone know how this works? Huh? Anyone?
Anyone?
Nah, fuck it. I'll just fire it off.
Anyone know how this works? Anyone? Yeah, fuck it, I just fired it off. See, I know, like what did I told you? I don't need like this mod menu. How much times did I spin the box? 3 times. And I got like a regular Mark II, a paralyzer, and an M2, basically. I need boost. Where was boost? Boost is probably not spawned yet. I know you need the time bomb from the whiz step. That's why that's the only reason I wanted to give it myself.
I wonder who left this perfectly good booze here anyway.
Get over here. Barret was like a fun, easy map to play, you know. Especially with like jerk there. And that sort of stuff. I forgot to turn on the power.
You broke some shit. Way to go, fella.
I forgot to turn on the power. 1, 2.
What the fuck am I supposed to do with this? Huh? Draw my own weapons? Hey, not bad.
But first things first, we're gonna need to go and build the guillotine, not the guillotine, this thing over there. You know? Can I go into the church without like opening it? I don't want to hit that barrier. No. See, this is the reason I told you. Oh yeah, wait, by step 2 is it where it's like divided already. Because step 2 requires you to like,
What? It's not done yet.
you know, step 2 requires you to basically either fill up the orbs with the paralyzer or break them with the resonator and the turbine. So.
This is what you want, isn't it?
Where did I open up that?
Maybe I'll need this to calm my nerves. Yeah.
So that is where I think the pets decide. But I'm too quick for the game. I also learned how this thing works again. You know, the fountain Easter egg. They could go back to the maze and not back to the witches' houses. Because when I did the Victus Easter egg originally on my stream for the first time at the Reactive Inside, like, I know that you have to, like, break these, like, I know of the fountain Easter egg, but you have to break it with, like...
We hit the jackpot! Or should I say ammo pot? Nah,
I think you have to break it with the boost. But I forgot to break this one, basically.
This is what you want, isn't it?
I missed. Okay. I missed. Luckily I have unlimited money anyway, so...
Honestly, it's always something.
I don't want to go back to the maze again. Like, back to the witch's house. Does he have to go to boost too?
You'll help us out, right?
Yeah, see? And now if I throw a nade at like the fountain in like the maze, I can go back to the maze. And that was one that I couldn't remember from my Victus Easter egg. So, but first parts first is the battery. And the battery should be over here.
This looks like a part of some kind.
Now, I don't care that it is your house. Fuck off. I'm not gonna go into your house. Wait, I have to. So.
Oh, it's...
Our second part is spool of wire.
Something all right.
And that should be near the move kick room with the entry to the catacomb. So there should be an entry downstairs to the catacomb. And there should be a part here. Yep, there is. This one.
I used to collect buttons. Nothing serious. Just a hobby.
I think some parts are also for both. So.
Hey guys.
The next part is located, if I can pull up my guide. In the barn downstairs, yeah, there are a few. There are a few lapping parts. There are a few lapping parts. I need to go into the barn. And the antenna, because I know that you normally use the antenna for the guillotine, so... There should be an antenna right here. Yeah.
One day I might find out what this is.
Can I like make just build the noose and the guillotine? Yeah, see. Looking. In the parts the location. Together with the horror Maxis.
Don't worry, we don't actually need to cut off his head. I was talking metaphorically.
For the last part is the bulbs in the room above Arthur's cell on the boxes near where the box can spawn. Ah.
Although decapitations can follow if time permits.
So we're going into here.
Wonder where I can stick this.
And that's the bulb. I was thinking, like, if I do this video, should I, like, do the bird jingles in the background? Well, I'm too quick to add the part. And this is the guillotine. This is step 1. Our second goal is now to find these 4 bulbs around the map. You know? And, you know, I don't have to do this, but you need to build the turbine. Is it this thing?
Just give me a fucking
Yeah, and the surface resonator.
Oh, look! Just what we're looking for. Well, almost. They need a little more oomph before they will serve our needs. Find the right tool, Xavier, but do it quickly. Your allies may yet choose
And that is step 2, basically. And this was your first location.
to follow Maxis.
You know. So you need a turbine and like a surface resonator. The second one was over here, if I remember correctly. Can I give myself a turbine?
Insta-kill.
Oh, I'm ready to go 10 rounds.
Where's the third one? I know for the third one we need to go into the mines, and for that the best way to go is through the school that I know of. You know, so we go up. I forgot that I have super speed. And no, that's not the way. No, that's not the way. I know it's in here somewhere. Why is here? Why can't it? Wait, did I walk back? There's the shard. Oh, there is it. I forgot this. I forgot this. Here's the third one.
I'm getting bored carrying this. The box is too much of a gamble for me. I'll make do with this. Maybe I should hang on to this.
For fourth one, we unfortunately, you know, need to go pay a little witch girl a visit over there. I think I'm too quick for this. You know, it feels good to have the power on. Hello. Like, I want to show you that now, like, if I do this.
Left, right, left, right. I don't have a route in mind here. I'm just concentrating on walking.
Huh? Shut up. I'm blowing up your fountain. See? And now you can transport this way back to the maze to the starting area without, like, basically going things. So, the fourth one is over here, as you can see. So,
I'm getting bored carrying this.
you can dare to steal my money. Oh no, I don't have. No, I don't get any more perks. Oh no.
Just give me a fucking gun already.
And you can hear Maxis quote. That brings us to step 3, the lantern. So we're going back. Too quick for the witch's house. And if it's correct, we should see a lantern. Oh, wait, where'd it go? Just chuck an 8 at it. I'm not good at chucking nades. Okay, hold on. I'm not good at chucking nades. Wait, where did it go? Oh. And the way we fill it is basically we need candy for Leroy, and we need to basically spawn a lot of zombies. We need to get like I don't know how much it's exactly. Huh. It doesn't say how many, so... Is there anything else that I should note for the solo Easter egg? Not much. So... Where's Candy? Where's the zombie? You know, let's buy Candy.
Maybe I'll lick it every now and then. Just for some flavor.
Like, God mode, this step should be easy.
Hey, you want to be careful what you put in your body, pal. Believe me, I know.
You hear that thing? You need to stand close to the zombies, basically. That's round 1, eh? I don't know how many zombies you need to kill exactly, but there should be a sign up there after it's done. Normally there should be a few rounds up, you know, since for this video, like, I have this mod menu and I wanted to use it for a long time already. This idea has been sparkling in my mind for a long time. So... I can buy candy again, it's a respawn. Or do I have to wait till the next round? Oh, now can I buy?
You know candy stays good forever. Oh yeah, it's like 95% preservatives.
But yeah, like... I had this mod menu and I've been using it through, or it's shown in some videos. And I wanted to use it for a while now, but I didn't know how yet. And I thought, you know, doing Easter eggs, having some fun in a stream, you know, would be a fun way. But originally I didn't want to record a video. But after running into a dead barrier the first 2 times, like, I leave a link to that VOD in the description down below. But like the first 10 minutes of the stream that I played, I ran into a dead barrier twice. So, and I died. So we decided to add gold mode alongside the thing, because even if you have gold mode on, you can still die by a dead barrier. Hold on, do I have 2 guides? No, this is the only guide. This is the only guide. Doesn't say how many kills. So... You know, it's round 1.
Hey, I found some candy. Sweet.
Where's the last zombie? You know, I could spawn some more zombies, wait. Why don't I do that? No. I don't know if they count for the round, but... You know what, like I was thinking, like I can spawn quite some zombies, you know, and speed up the process. Oh, the lantern is there. I think it's like 9 or 10 kills. So, then the next step is we need to like, basically, the reason I bought Galvan Knuckles is like, I don't think I don't know if you need it, but, I don't think you need it. I think you also can use a Bowie knife, but I like to use Galvan Knuckles for this, basically. It's like fun way too many zombies. Oh, he's now on top of you, wasn't he?
Anyone gonna step in here? Wow! Did you see what I did? I did.
Did you see what I did? I didn't. Let's keep on zombie.
Fucking better when you've been heated up a little, pal.
Is that the last? That's the last. We're gonna put the lantern here. This is the next step, basically. You get 3 ciphers here. Now you can easily decode it, but like basically you can say from like, you know how you normally have a mobile cell phone? It is basically decoded like this. This should be A, B, C. The first one should be D, which is basically, like all the 5 signs throughout like the mine above are different. So this should be Transgirl shelf, if I'm correct. The first one. The second one is D, C, D, E, F, F, G, H, E, A, K. Is the one with a K or an E or an J? No. Hold on, I'm gonna double check it with like. I'm gonna double check it because like basically the first one's correct, that is dry Gulchegef. This should be Lunger Undermines. So this should be Lunger Undermines since it's the L. Basically, like the thing is you only have to decipher the first letter. And it is like laid out like I grid on a mobile phone, you know? Yeah, let me show you. Yeah, let me show you. Yeah, like, you know, all old mobile phones normally had like buttons like this. Basically, if I can like just open the image. Here they had like stuff like this. This is not correct, but like, because basically this one is here, but like basically if you shove the A to the left, you get like the code. And normally it's like 9 letters a piece. So, just should be here and that sort of stuff. I don't think this is the best one for an example. But like it's late after such cipher with like A, B, C being the first one. I think this one shows it better. No, this also has it. But it's like a thing from like old phones basically. And that's how you basically people solve the buried cipher. And the third one that is, I think consumption, not just, is that consumption cross? Is that consumption cross? It looks like consumption cross. Yeah, it is consumption cross. So it's consumption cross. But there are 5 possibilities. Drijkoesje, chef, bone, orchard, vein, lunger, undermines, ground, bitter pits, and consumption cross. So. Yeah, I'm putting the guide up on my screen because I keep forgetting this. You need, by the way, before you do the last knife, you need to place a time bomb. Otherwise, you soft lock the Easter egg. And why do I say this? Because basically you need to spawn 2 wisp and chase them around the map. And, like, if you don't spawn 2 wisp, do we need this one? No, we didn't need ground bitter pit. Like, if you don't spawn these 2 wisps, you basically soft lock the Easter egg. So if you do the step, and you can't go back in time, you basically, yeah, the Easter egg is soft lock, because you need 2 wisp. Basically. Consumption calls, we need that one. And you see it now glows red if you knife it. And that sort of stuff. Was there not here one too? Longer undermines. And Daikun Cheshire. So place the time on. You know.
That was a big fat pile of food wipes.
Here is so, like, thanks to the solo Easter egg, basically, the wisp can disappear during the wisp step and does not need to pass through zombies. So basically, for solo, since this is solo Easter egg mod, this wisp doesn't go, you know, pass through doesn't need to stay alive and pass through zombies and never disappears. But in normal co-op gameplay, the wisp needs to pass through zombies to gain power, and you need to guide it towards the noose, basically, that you built near the bank, and that sort of stuff. If a wisp runs out of power, you have to redo it, and you have to re-knife everything again. But basically, the wisp needs to go to a zombie to latch onto a zombie and gain power, and you kill the zombie and that sort of stuff. And if you don't do it, if you don't kill enough zombies, it runs out of power, basically. So yeah, that's for if you play with co-op. If you have the solo Easter egg mod, just follow that around, and you should be okay. See? See, it latches onto the zombies and makes them run. Oh. Normally it should be disappeared by now because it loses power. But not for the solo Easter egg mod. Does it? It said it shouldn't lose any power. Or don't disappear. Wait, this is a lie. I feel like I've been lied to. Maybe it's because I killed a zombie. Don't you dare, Wisp. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. See, we need 2 wisps, so if you didn't place the time bomb, you're now soft locked. And you can redo the whole Easter egg. But... where's my time bomb? Hello? Where's my time bomb? Why can't I get my time bomb? Wait, why can't I grab it? Hold on. I hope this doesn't, you know... I bugged that time bomb, I think. Oh. I bugged it out, I think.
You know, I gotta say, even after losing my big toe in that mishap, I still really like shotguns.
I think I lost like my time bomb. No, I'm not allowed to grab monkey bombs because I think that cancels out the time bomb. And that sort of stuff, so... If I glitch out the time bomb, I can restart basically, because like I said, I'm soft locked. I need to reactivate the time bomb. Purely with the fact that, like, I need a second wisp. If I can activate the time bomb, maybe if I could go to the next round, that it reappears.
I've been
Maybe.
told that this weapon is very accurate. Pity I'm not. Something around here stinks. Oh wait, I think it's me.
I don't know if I can get it back anymore since I already gave it to myself.
Maybe I could use the lens to focus the sun rays. Ah, shit. Forgot we're underground. I mean, serious. Who got up one day and decided to invent this pointless piece of shit? I'll try not to show how pleased I am with this. Especially not in these pants.
Can I get it even if I gave it to myself?
You know what? I actually think I am.
Otherwise I might need to redo this. apart.
I like that you can take a hell of a beating and still function. I can relate.
I don't know if I can get that time bomb anymore. I gave it to myself, but you saw what happened. It's gone from my inventory. So.
I bet these would make eating breakfast a whole lot more fun.
Okay, so we're going through the round. I have one idea.
This should make for a fun day at work.
I have one idea that might work.
It's a knife.
Because I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it from the box.
Whoever thought this up had some issues.
So.
A shotgun's about the closest thing you can get to just punching them in the mouth with lead.
That worked. That worked. I fixed it.
Why'd you make us wait so long?
I fixed it. Guys, I fixed it.
That was strange. Hey, anyone else got itchy teeth?
Oh, I need to knife all of them again. Dunker. Wait. I don't have God mode anymore. Does time bomb remove God mode? Whoop. I don't know. I don't want to test if God mode is on. Okay, God mode is on again.
Play this right.
Knife. I need to knife, the klucher. No, I did. I need the consumption course. Where was the one again? Consumption course, cooler chef and longer ornament. Consumption course? Oh. That goes. My frame rate is tanking. But I fixed it with MX ammo. Oh, Jesus. Why is it frame rating also? Why is this frame rating all of a sudden? The Wisp should take the same path every time, I think. So. Yeah, normally you need to let it to press through zombies and kill the zombies, but I don't need to. As you saw. And for now we can go on to the annoying step. The step I was not looking for. This is the bell step after this. I think the bell step is after this. And that's the step done. Let me basically double check which step is after this. Yeah, normally with the bell step, basically you need one player in the witch's house. Basically you need one player in the witch's house, and in the witch's house there's gonna be, if I can get into the witch's house. In the witch's house, there is this panel now. This panel holds 9 levers. Basically, you need a player at the second floor of the candy shop, not the room with the power switch. One at the top level of the barn, and one on the bottom floor of the courtroom. Basically, normally when you reach this bell, normally when you ring the bell, you have a certain amount of time to figure out which bell hits by which. And that sort of stuff. The columns from left to right correspond to the bells in the candy store. In the middle will be the courtroom, basically. And the top will, or the right will be basically then the top level of the barn. and that sort of stuff. This is the last step basically for the Easter egg. So, but since it's the solo Easter egg, we can ring it. There should be the courtroom itself, right? No, wait, my bad. The middle one is the barn. So since we're now at solo, these never would stop, but we need to figure out which one in the barn that is, basically. So we go back. And we jump over this.
Real good place to get ambushed.
Wait, didn't I build enough card? Didn't I auto build enough card? Huh, interesting. So the second one is in the barn. So there should be 3 bells around the barn that we can ring. And we just need to make a mental note of them. Like, did it say the top floor or only the bottom floor? Top floor of the barn. To the right of the hole in the wall near the gunsmith building at the ball of the hay. On the bay of the hall and the right of the gap in the railing. On the bale of hay just before the players drop down to the jail cell. So we now ring the bell on, like, we ring the bell near, we ring this bell. So now we need to check, basically, if that was the correct bell. If it was the correct bell, the light should be green. Otherwise, the light is not green and we need to reset. Shut up. Oh, the light is green. So now we go to, basically, the courtroom. And we repeat the sentence. So basically we go to the bottom floor of the courtroom. Yeah, I don't care. I have a little bit of power anyway. So, yoink. Oh. We go to the bottom floor of the courtroom. Hey, no. And I'm gonna ring this bell. There is here a bell, and there should be one more somewhere. Like, there should be a bell somewhere. Probably... Yeah, well, we'll see. First, let's see if this is the correct bell. If it was the correct bell, then... And basically you need to do back and forward on solo Easter egg mode. That was also the correct bell. So now we need to go back to the barn. Basically, because the second layer was the barn, as you saw. I'm surprised I'm doing this right. Can I jump over this? There you go. I'm surprised that I'm doing this correct. We know we did hit this bell. So this bell isn't it. And this bell should be the middle one. I think there was a bell near here, or... Here. That is also correct. So now we go back to the courtroom, basically. We go back to the courtroom, and we repeat vice versa, as you saw. I think you already know how this goes. On this tempo, like, we know that the candy store might be last, so... I ring this bell, so this was the middle one or the top one. So now we're gonna ring this bell. Let's see if that's it. I don't know if the step can fail on solo. It does, like, it does say, like, yeah, it will only reset if you fail. I must complete one at a time, so I've been lucky. I've been lucky. So the one bell that I didn't hit in the courtroom yet. You can, like, basically you can keep this as a guide for yourself if you want. I don't know if I'm correct at showing where which one was, but like... you can figure it out as you play along. You know, just pause the video, see which light was for me, which one I hit it. And then you can figure it out for yourself, I think. I want this, like, video also to be a little guide for the Maxis Easter egg. Well, we hit that one. We hit that one. The next one should be, let me double check. Judge corner of the court, take a left as soon as players enters. Ew. This should be the last bell for the courtroom. Get out of my way. Okay, now we need to go to the candy store. And that is creepy because we don't have been to the candy store yet. Like if it was the barn, we had like it was gonna be adventurous that we went to the candy store and that sort of stuff, but like at the top of the candy store, not the room where the power switch is, we should find 3 more bells. If I'm correct. Yeah, I'm gonna ring this bell. No, that was for that was that was the wrong bell. Is it the same one now? Because otherwise we can just backtrace. Otherwise we can just backtrace. I didn't know it was the wrong one. Did you hear like the bell? See? That was the wrong one. So, you know, the round infinity is more tedious, but top of the candy store. And that sort of stuff. But, Max's side was just tedious to do. It's just general tedious to run around, you know, go to the same place over and over again. But hey, at least we're figuring it out, you know. On how this step works and where the bells are.
Where'd my money go?
You know, just keep, like, figure out which one I do and tag along and that sort of stuff. Top of the courtroom. Because this is gonna be the run. This is gonna be the run. Oh. Jumped a little too far. Jumped a little too far. Because the top of the courtroom would be, if I remember correctly, this one. Yes. The only easiest part is like you don't know, you don't know which one is next. Like if you have 2 players, you can keep one in the witch's house and the other one can just run around with the zombie. The bottom of the candy shop, if I remember correctly, that was not the one that I hit it like 3 times. Why did I not go back to the witch's houses? Wait, was that like? Yeah, this is bottom. Okay, this is top of the candy house, that is bottom in the candy house, and that is the middle in the candy house. And that sort of stuff. I remember it, so I feel proud, you know, I feel proud. Let me have my moment. You know, now I'm like a bit of a short-term memory I normally have. And I know I've been trying in error and that sort of stuff, and that's what this whole step is about. You know, this whole step is about trial and error. That's the middle in the barn. That is the middle in the barn, and I know that one.
Oh, a maybe? Great. I fucking hate mazes!
I too, Student Ranger. I hate mazes. This one is the middle in the barn. This one is the middle in the barn. When you drop down, basically on this hay bale is the middle one. And if I remember that one there is the top, and this one is the lower, but I'll show when it comes to it. Okay, I used the paralyzer spot. I feel smart, you know, I feel my EQ points go above and that sort of stuff. That is middle in the candy room. Or the candy shop. So we're going to do a run around the Rosie. We do a ring around the Rosie, we go to the other room. And we go to the middle of the candy store. As you can hear, that thing indicates that you hit the right bell, and that like small toy is like hit indicates that you hit the wrong bell. To indicate, like, the left is the topper left of the candy store next to the power room. This is the topper level of the barn, the middle one. And the upper level, the right one, is like the bottom level of like the courtroom. So they remember. And now we're going to the barn again. You know, I love having mod names. I don't know, this feels just fun to do. See, that was the bottom of the barn. This is the bottom of the barn. Which makes that this one is the top of the... This one is the top of the barn. This one over here. So bottom of the barn, middle of the barn, and over there is the top of the barn. You'll see me hit me, but I think explaining is better to do. That is the middle of the courtroom. I don't remember which one is the middle of the courtroom again. If I don't get this middle of the courtroom, I'd cut it out. There's a whole step out. No, this was the middle of the courtroom. Yeah. I remember! Oh. I feel so proud. See what I say when my short-term memory is a disaster? I remember, and then I remember almost which one was the middle of the courtroom, which I already pressed like 10,000 times. Okay, the bottom of the courtroom I'm gonna show, and then the top of the barn. And then this Easter egg is done, basically, because sharpshooter automatically completes on solo, basically. Because I think the maker of the mod didn't expect you to have any money left for going to the witch's house 20 times and that sort of stuff. Which one was first? The bottom of the courtroom. See, yeah, see my short memories. And then the top of the barn. That is done, and if we now go to the fountain, we see we can make a wish, and this is the last step. But this basically autocomplete. See? This should autocomplete, so you don't have to worry. You can do it, but it's not necessary. It says on the solo guide at least that it autocompletes. This is so tedious to do, huh? Like, with 4 players. Because there was like no indication on when you missed a target or not. And it also didn't say who missed a target. So if you miss one target at one place, you are done. You have to redo it all over again this step. It was so tedious to do. I had to stand here so many times here at the witch's house doing it.
I'm really not sure what that meant.
That should do it, right? Yeah, that's done it. Yeah, it doesn't like give you all the perks because I already had all the perks. As you can see, I have 3 lights, 3 orange lights on buried. This means that this was the buried Easter eggs for soul, or the buried Maxis Easter eggs for basically for buried and that sort of stuff. I hope it's informal if you want to do it for yourself and that sort of stuff. But yeah, I hope you had something about these Easter egg steps for yourself as that sort of stuff. Because it was really fun to do. But now, if you haven't watched the previous Victus Easter egg video, or if you haven't watched the previous Victus Easter egg video, I'm gonna show you the super Easter egg for Maxis. If you wanna see the Rectifun side fully done like this, let me know in the comments down below and that sort of stuff. But for now, oh, my voice is done. Is my voice is off? Yeah. Why is no voice lines playing? Why are no voice lines playing? Basically, the plot is here. Maxis take control of Agartha, is gonna destroy the world and Agartha in order to be reunited with his daughter. As you can see, the zombies now have turned yellow eyes, basically, indicating that Maxis is in control, or orangey, more orange eyes. Orange eyes are for Maxis, yellow for Samantha, and blue for Richtofen, basically. And since Maxis is gonna destroy the world, Agartha, and all the universe, basically, Samantha reaches out to, well, another dimension known as Dimension 63, if I remember correctly. The orange is cool, and in hope to reach Agartha and hope to stop Maxis once and for all, basically. But yeah. If you want to see the... You know, if you want to see them, like, I don't know if Richtofen zombie comes along. Like, if you want to see the voice lines, I highly recommend watching the Victus Easter egg that I will leave in the eye corner in the top right, because I don't know why. Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know why, but like, there should be voice lines. And from time to time a blue eye zombie will spawn. That is rectified. Maybe it's because I'm stooling here. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's why. But for time to time there should be a blue eye zombie spawning, and the blue eye zombies will always drop a power up, a random power up and that sort of stuff. And the Richtofen is basically in that body. Because Richtofen wanted the body and that sort of stuff. And that's why you want the control for Agartha, basically. But what are blue eye zombies, right? I don't see blue eye zombies. Are you blue eye zombies? Like, I don't know why the voice line was played, so I highly recommend watching my last episode. Or the Victus Zombies Easter egg, that will link in the eye corner in the top right. If you want to see the voice lines, or just Google Maxis Super Easter egg. You know, Black Ops 2 Super Easter egg, you'll find one. And that sort of stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. There was the Black Ops 2 Victus Easter egg with, well, a mod menu to make it more fun, chaotic. Because... like when I had, like, I'm not gonna lie, when I had this idea in mind, I had this idea for a while in my back, but when I did this, I didn't expect it basically, that Transit would take 3 hours or something. I thought, you know, Transit would be done with 40 minutes, like, that Buried maybe with like, or Die Rise with maybe an hour if I'm unlucky, and Buried will be done with like, also an hour and that sort of stuff, and I could put the one in one big stream, you know, and that sort of stuff. But, yeah, Transit took like 2 hours, 3 hours, because I think it was bugged. But yeah, like that Dyrus took 30 minutes. Yeah, Barry took an hour because of like the stupid bell step. No, it's not a blue eye zombie spawning. Wait, did I saw a blue eye zombie? No, yellow. Yellow. I don't think the super Easter egg is working correctly. I don't think it is. Because, you know what it is? Like last time I did like 2 times Richtofen and 1 times Maxis, and I got the Maxis one. So. But yeah. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna leave it there. There's nothing more for me to show. But yeah, I'm regularly pregnant poly Vtuber Transgirl on the internet. If you like what I see, I'm planning to do more COD Zombies content in the future. I'm also planning to do like 50 perks on Moon in Black Ops 3. So if you're looking forward for that, make sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell so I can see you in the next video and that sort of stuff. And that sort of stuff, because like I had some issues recording that, so I ditched the idea for a bit, but not for now. I just started, right? Yeah. and that sort of stuff. So look for like, I said, yeah, 50 perks on Moon and maybe more mess. But also, if you want to see the different side of this, let me know in the comments down below. Like the video that I will link in the icon in the top right was meant to be a different side inspired Easter egg, but something broke. Something broke during the Transit Easter egg, which is funny because now the Transit Easter egg took me the longest. So yeah, and that sort of stuff. Make sure to check out the video description down below, because at the top I will leave a few helpful cards that helped me doing this Easter egg and that sort of stuff. And I'll also leave a link to the solo Easter egg mod that I've been using, as promised. Also, I will leave a link to my VOD of the stream that I did on this, which walked out otherwise than I did, which I planned otherwise than I did. And also my link tree is at the bottom of the video description in case you're interested in joining my Discord, Twitter, Instagram or any other socials. Keep an eye on my post tab because it's not a community post anymore. No, we call it a post by YouTube. I think that's a stupid idea, but heck. So keep an eye on my post tab if you don't use Discord or my Instagram, Twitter and Blue Sky and that sort of stuff. But if you use Discord, I highly recommend joining so you can leave some suggestions. Maybe do a bit of zombies with me from time to time. But yeah, with that, I'm going to say if you want to see the active side, as said again, make sure to comment down below. What for chaos I can do next. Maybe you can add some rules to it and that sort of stuff. But yeah, with that, I'm gonna say have a wonderful night, have a wonderful week, and my day off. See you in the next video. Bye.